So watu wa podcast ya Boyo, we used to date the same guy and he was cheating on both of us. But Boyo was a main girlfriend. Mimi ndo nilikuwa nimefichwa hata siku, but she was such a nice person.
No, but nilijua baadaye.
But you were not dramatic, hata ulikuwa unaniambia akiwe. Maze, alafu nakumbuka Jackie Vike, ni Vike ama Vike?
Vike.
Jackie Vike, alikuwa ananiambia, Irene, acha na boys akona dem. Dem ni msupu. Utakusa yote niko okay auntie maze. Niko okay, he's nice. I come home, he's met my mother. Irene. Achana na boys. Hey, Jackie alinichanua. Until I think we had this conversation with you and you're like, I can imagine seeing a beef, but I'm just telling you.
Hi guys, welcome to the Artsy Show. My name is Gilbert Towet and today we have Irenne Njuguna, who is an actress and a holistic practitioner. You're a practitioner.
Ni kama tongue twister.
Madam Doctoress hapa hivi.
Dr. Emporium.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Karibu sana. Yani Irene, ever since I knew you, wewe unakuanga tu lively, high energies. How do you maintain that energy? Go to kwa psych, go to kwa cloud.
I think for me it's my personality. I'm a typical sanguine. However, I'm not 100% sanguine because people who know me as Dr. Emporium or people who know me from Selina know me as a completely different person. Now watu wa home. Like my nanny would say, guy, Mama Chebby, you check her 2 more time. But most of the times, she's always thinking of what to do, she's doing what. But on TV, I'm... So how do I manage it? I think it's not about managing it because it's me. Yeah, I'm a mother. It's easier to be a mother. It's easier to be an employer. It's easy to be a herbalist. Yeah. So I enjoy it and also acting as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take it back.
Yes.
Tell us where you're born and raised. Na pia mashule ulienda. Tujue kama Barbie.
Okay, so I look different from my background, apparently. Yeah, I get, let me just say I'm quite different. So, my name is Irenne Njuguna.
Okay.
I am the only girl in our family. I have 2 brothers. And I was born and raised in Isli, Section 9. Isli! But tulihama at some point when we were quite young, so sina uisich mob ndani yangu. However, the gang, because I haven't been raised in a gang area, you gang yangu nilipata kwa wasanii. Yes, you definitely relate.
Yes.
Because when you go to National Theatre or Alliance, that clique is sisi ni wale wasi.
So mixed, but mostly gang. Yeah.
So that's where I learned most of the sheng that I know. Hiyo sheng nasemanga ni sheng utasikia watu sana watu heartstrings. Hapo ndo nilichanuka sheng hata usiko anajua stories za sheng sana.
Ume evolve na sheng ukafika Kulombotov.
Lakini wasi ni wa gang. Mimi hata siwezi ongea nao watu. I don't even know how to relate with them. However, I like that new culture they're trying to bring. Yeah, so I was born in Isli and partly raised in Isli, and then we moved to Savannah Estate, Donholm. Yeah, so let me say I was raised in Donholm. I have been raised in Donholm.
Schools?
Donholm Primary. Donholm Primary, that's where I went to. And then high school nilienda Genda Girls in Moranga, Maragua. Yeah. Imagine maze. My parents just decided, you babi ni mob sana. Because to be honest, I would be lying nikisema nimekula shida. So ile shida nimekula maybe ni high school ati githeri sijui what. Yeah, and I thank God for that.
But because it toughens you up.
Oh, it does.
Unajua kila kitu sio privilege.
Yeah, it does. In fact, I'm even trying to raise my children in a way that watajua life. So sometimes I trap them. Yeah. Sometimes I get a stranger to talk to them wakitoka shule, amwambia kuja sijui nini. Then I'm hoping and praying watakumbuka. So I've done that. I do track them because najiambia, if I pass on, how will my children grow?
Yeah.
Because what happens wakitwa na stranger tu wanaitika, mamako ni Maggie. Of course mamangu ni Maggie. So you need to, I'm just trying to find a way to raise our children wise kuishi kama siko.
Wise.
Yes. Yeah. Because that's how I've been raised by my parents. Yeah, I'm gangster. Me wacha nikushow Boyo. Boyo utanipeleka Kawangware na nitaflona na utanipeleka Runda na tutaflona hautajua udeni wa wapi. Yes.
Which is good. Yeah. So whichever situation you're in your life, you will survive.
Yes, I will.
Juu chini uko sawa.
Very easily. I can survive with money because nimereziwa na do, but also I can survive without money because my mother has taught me the importance of saving. My father has taught me the importance of thinking of how to make money. Now when you make that money, my mom shows me how to save. Yeah. So, mimi ni all rounded. Mimi hakuna places nitawaita man. Yeah, literally street smart.
Uni ujesema ulienda wapi ama kule?
Uni. So, after high school, Genda Girls Muranga, Maragwa, PO Box 9, Maragwa, Mrs. Ghetto.
At least you got a PO Box, your private bag.
I know. As in. So, I went to Genda Girls High School in Muranga, Maragwa. After that, nikaenda Kole, KCCT. Sasa inaitwaje multimedia.
Multimedia University.
Yes. So nilienda KCCT. And then after that, nikafanya my certificate. Then my diploma and my degree, I did them at JQuat Karen. Yeah. Please excuse us. The road is good. Yeah. Yes. So kono nilienda uni. A very good school. I thank God. Akiboyo, if we're able to, I pray that God continues giving us wisdom na strength to someshe watu wetu.
Yes.
Aki hakuna kitu poa kama kukuwa mrembo na una akili.
It's the worst thing you can be.
Yeah, because what are you bringing to the table? Your body. Who cares?
Yes,
How many boobs and hips have people seen? What are you bringing to the table? Bring your brains.
And actually, there's no value in that right now.
Yeah.
Atukiangalia social media, guys can get it for free.
Yeah,
so there's no value in being beautiful alone.
And what is beautiful when you think about it?
It's very relative also.
Yeah. Everyone is beautiful. I think we're just getting to a point where we are forgetting about ourselves as individuals and who am I? Whether I'm a Christian or not, who am I? My name is Irene Njuguna. Who am I? I am a mother. I am a wife. I like to do this, that, and the other. I love my mother. I love my children. I love being a holistic practitioner. I love giving solutions. However, kuna mdem mahali anasema, okay, I look up to Irene. Imagine, don't look up to me. Because who will be you? Because even you want to start doing herbs like Irene. Yeah.
I can look up to your virtues, but not to be exactly like you.
Yeah, because everyone has a purpose. So what's your purpose? You want to be like Irene. Irene is innovative. I can sing, I can dance, I can draw. I am multi-gifted. However, maybe you're not. Maybe you're gifted in writing. I hate scripting. We kwanza scripts nachukia kusoma scripts. Peter ndo anaweza waambia big. Yeah, I didn't like reading scripts. It was so boring. Yeah.
Tuanze na singing hapo. You said you're a musician.
Yes.
And you auditioned actually for TPF and Idols Africa.
Hey, mudeng umedu assignment. I wish everyone was like you. You know, sometimes when you go to interview people, you find someone on TV giving the wrong information about your age, about the number of children you have, whether you're married or not, but you've clearly done your homework.
Na bado, wacha tuendelee.
Like when you live them. So your question was about singing.
Yes, TPF, Idols.
Yeah.
TPF ulifika stage gani? Idols pia.
TPF, first of all, actually, because of my personality, there was no way in get boys of shows because I've always been a Christian. I'm not saying the people on the show are not Christians, but when you understand, even the presenter on KTN, your reality show KTN, when you understand TV, ni job.
Yes.
Yeah, they want nudity. They want controversy. Yeah, unataka genge. Huko hapo Jesus, unavaa maskirt refu.
Odes wanasema huo dem ana bo.
Dem ana bo. Anashinda kitu preach hapa kidogo ataanza kuprea watu waokoke. But you see, that's me. I'm a born again Christian. Boy, I am nothing without God. zero. Ushaona zero kadot. So for me, having known God and having had a relationship with God from a younger age, that's all I had. So mimi nimechukuliwa kwa hizi shows because I can sing. But then, what is your character? Because you always had cameras following us. For example, kama Mnet Idols. I got to the last stage, which was, I think, tulikuwa top 5.
So semi-finals?
Yes.
Semi-finals.
Yes. That's when I was kicked out. There were only 5. I think 3 Zimbabweans and 2 Kenyans. I forget the other lady, but tulikuwa, actually, machali watatu wazim, machali wawili wazim, de moja, dem alikuwa anafivariwa boyo. Anaitwa nani? Dem alikuwa mweupe. Imagine dem akiimba, unaona tu ma lights zinawaka, mimi nikiimba hata siekewi lights mob. What was the name? She's on stage, and when swing, unaona tu ma lights. Woi, Irene akikuja stage as in light tu moja ya yellow, niko wow guys.
A spotlight.
Yes.
Uonekane tu.
Yes. And then you see they didn't want, I don't know why, but nowadays most shows don't want you to mention Jesus or Christianity. Yeah. So that also was
to offend the audience that don't believe in God or they're not spiritual.
Yeah. So nilikuwa naambiwa just mention a supreme being. Yeah. So that didn't augur well with me. Jumi najua Jesus, na mimi najua God.
It's like you're downplaying something that is very important to you.
To me, not to everyone else. You're right, to me. So when I went to Idols, ilikuwa audition Mama Yao. We had the auditions at KICC. It was nerve-wracking, literally. Why? Because there were so many things they were looking at. But singing was it. So mimi naweza sema, nilienda kwa kusema, my name is Irene and I'm a Christian. But I know I got to that stage that I did. Excuse me. I got to that stage because I can sing.
Yeah.
Because it's my gift. And me, I believe my gift should be for God's glory. That's why you'll never see me in some random video. I only sing in church or occasions such as, yani tu voice yangu nikiimba ina represent Jesus. Yani it's bringing glory to God. I pray that people hear me singing and say, guy, you're sauti imetoka kwa dem. Sorry, Mike. You're sauti imetoka kwa hiyo dem. So I got to Idols, nikafika kwa hiyo stage, and then I didn't have what they wanted. There was a lady called Cynthia Kuto who could not sing to save her life. However,
she had the drama.
Inaitwa nini assignment? She understood.
She understood the assignment was to entertain people.
Dem yenyewe, hands down. She was hot. She was, doing aje mashimlinglings nini. Yeah, so that was Idols. But I really thank God for that experience. We went to Marola Mana, which was so beautiful. I got to meet so many people, including Mkululi Bebe, who is such a big musician in Z.
Yes, right now, yeah.
Yes, so that was Idols. And then I was also on TPF. Wacha ni kushow.
Okay.
Hey! Me TPF nimeenda. I have gone for those auditions thrice. Twice actually. The first time
which seasons?
I can't remember. But mtoto wa Abel, I forget her name.
Ruth Matete.
Yeah, Ruth Matete, because I remember when we were practicing, we were in the same washroom with her practicing. Yes. So Ruth Matete, and the one for, I think the second one. The second one, but hata sikusonga mbali sana anyways. But then I understand that this is showbiz.
Yes.
So showbiz is not, oh my gosh, I'm a decent girl. Showbiz is, show us your boobs. Show us something, And unfortunately, that's why most people who do these reality shows, to be quite honest, you cannot see where they are now. You can't.
Unfortunate. And those are the guys who were evicted earlier.
Yes.
For some reason, they just go and shine.
Yes, somehow. Because zile za Z. Mina najua mineza imba. And also I thank God because by being on a show like Tusker Project Fame, there was no way I would be representing Christ Jesus because God has been everything and is still everything to me. So that was TPF, the first round in Nikahata. The second round, I got to the second round and it actually hit me. And I remember saying, there's something they're looking for. I don't know what it is, but there's something they're looking for. Because kama ni kuimba, for sure, I really I sang my heart out. But there's something they were looking for. And later, I got to understand, this is showbiz.
Yeah.
Unajulikana ka demo church maze. Unachoma because kuna wimbo utambo wimbo seme, me I only do gospel. Yes.
Ama uwekwe huko because wanataka uchome kwa house.
Yes.
And then hauchomi so
wako ude maleti content. Yes. And then there was the presenter. The presenter was really good.
Nakumbuka nilikuwa kwa hiyo line na wewe. You are ahead of me.
Guy. But the presenter.
And this was the first presenter by the way.
Yes, the first presenter.
Yeah.
The presenter was a really good show. I feel Showbiz is Showbiz. Wacha niseme hivyo bila kuchomea watu juu kuna vitu mob boys zilikuwa zina happen kwa hiyo show.
Yeah.
That hata siwezi taka kusema. Mazee. Hizi vitu tunaonanga kwa TV zinaficha vitu mingi sana.
Hii ilikuwa ile season yenye Edith Kimani ndiye alichukuliwa, si ndio?
Yeah, na Jenny, those are chicken. Anyway, let's move on because the night is good. Yeah, so that show, a lot of things were happening off camera, and even when we were filming and they would edit them out.
They were editing it in reality.
They were. Vitu zilikuwa zina happen kwa hiyo show. Because unajua tulikuwa tunalala, was it Safari Park Hotel? Vitu zilikuwa zina happen. Na kama ni wa Jesus maze, that's not what you want. Yeah, I'm not acting like a Jesus girl, but I'm just saying, you know who you're representing. For example, you're a mother. There's nowhere, boy, you can go and
the lines which I cannot cross. Automatically, tell me I quit. What I mean?
Because boy, mtu wako ni mso. Mtu wako ataenda online ama walimu wake wanajua boyo is famous. And then they go online and start looking for their student's mother. Ndio huyo mdema kwa hapo ndele anashake. But then don't just say ulikuwa young, maybe umesha change life yako, but then how many people will you tell? Your child is like,
how many excuses and explaining you have to do.
And then to how many people, their mothers, so me every time I tell myself, watoto wangu ile shule wako, everyone knows how not to Maggie. Their teachers know. So if I start becoming controversial, that's not good for my children.
And even your brand.
And even my brand.
Yeah.
Even my Jesus brand. So that was TPF, Mnet Idols. That was Mnet Idols, TPF, and
the presenter.
It was a really good experience.
Nice.
Yes.
As you said earlier, you only sing for church, for God rather, in church. Utatoa album kwe osinachia
when? No, because I know I should sing. Na najua producer Saint anasema tu maze umdem akibedhe ametry. Producer anajua Saint ametry. Hakuna time ananiambiangi tuende to record. I understand. However, I don't want to commercialize. You know how angels sing and they're not paid for that, or they just literally bring glory to God. I don't want to commercialize it. However, maybe nasema hivyo sahi. Maybe ile day nitaanza kurecord na song moja itoke nitakuwa, what is it? Ate what? So let me not say I don't want to sing professionally in future, but today, as of today, the 30th of June 2022, my stand is I just want to sing in church. Because there I'm reaching more souls, and for me it's easier that way. However, I do have segments where I call them Worship Wednesday, where I just sing worship songs. So to answer your question, kwa sasa I don't plan to be a professional musician where I'm going to sing where atinajulikana. No.
You said earlier, is it 3 reality shows, the music and now the TV presenting one. Where do reality production let down the contestants? Because as you said earlier, a lot of them, winners or no winners, are nowhere immediately after the show ends. Maybe that year of publicity, then it died down. Then ujulikane as something wrong that you did. But I toy kama Jennifer Hudson. Maju now is a EGOT.
Well, in my opinion, I think it is entirely sissy contestants. When you go for an audition, you better know what you're getting yourself into. Don't live in a facade. So I cannot say it's a production crew that doesn't tell people, y'all should know that this is showbiz. Showbiz is showbiz. Everything we see on Selina, for example, hata ikikombe viliko hapa, is intentional. For example, ikikombe ni intentional. Kwa nini juu nimekaa nikakwambia nataka maji moto. So tumeiweka hapa ndio iko kwa frame, nikikunywa nisikunywe off frame. Sijui kona ni get. So once all of us as individuals, once we're able to understand that indeed when I go for an audition here TV, I should know what I'm getting myself into. It's just a matter of time. Maybe I'll be famous, maybe I won't be famous. So I cannot say that the media or the production crew fails us. Ndasema, sisi wale tunataka kwenda for that audition, tuko na agenda gani. There are people who just want to be famous. For example, like I mentioned to you earlier, I am gifted in acting, but it's not my purpose. I would rather be a herbalist. Yani niko kwa lab mahali, I'm just trying to get herbs that can help someone who has acne, eczema, pimples, mtu akona ulcers, mtu akona gastritis. I would rather do that than act. However, when I am called for these shows, I know what I'm getting myself into. Hapa kuna stories za sijui mimi niko hivi nafanyanga hivi na hivi. So I would say we need to educate ourselves. As a public, we need to know what we're getting ourselves into. We can get production,
have a plan and be intentional.
Yes. Now we ujue ni nini unajiingiza. What am I getting into? A big show like Selina, when you see the first season, you know how season 7 is going to be.
Yeah.
Hapa hakuna cha mimi sipendi fame. For sure you will be famous, but what are you doing with your fame?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would say, to answer your question, I would say we as a public need to educate ourselves in regards to, we are not being failed by the production crew, because production crew wanajua ni Showbiz.
And they know what they want to get.
Yes. Wanataka mde msupu, mkale, akona macho sharp. Boyo ameingia box, come to audition and nini will pay you this much. But then they don't foretell you, or they don't prepare you, ujue, in the next season, you're going to be raped. Yes. Because even they don't know. For example, like Selina, hata Selina, hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua season hiyo ingine iko aje.
Yeah.
Yes.
Scriptwriters do. Yeah. Somehow they know.
Wanajua. Now is it preempt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then ukakuwa the face of Dettol.
Wewe.
Billboard. Kila mahali Nairobi. I read the way and smile.
Yes.
When Billboards was Billboard.
Yeah. Imagine.
Tunakuwa tusema millionaire ndio huyo.
Amen. Hapo kwa millionaire, amen. Let me say I thank God for the opportunities that He has given me in regards to being in the limelight and being in the right places in the limelight. You will never see me in a music video dancing half naked. I am not judging anyone who dances half naked. Kila mtu anakuanga tu na path yake amechoose kufollow. For me nimechoose kukosa kufollow your path. So acha niseme God ameni place. Yani God has positioned me. God has positioned me.
You.
God has really favored me and positioned me in the right places. So for example, when it comes to anything else I've done, like the commercial, Dettol. So I used to have serious, bad, horrible self-esteem because people used to make fun of me. So I would never go for any auditions. I never thought I'd ever be on TV. Kwa sababu nilikuwa najua, if I am on TV is for beautiful girls. And I'm clearly not. That's what you're saying. But then, because I have a gummy smile, I would completely avoid laughing. Nikicheka nacheka hivi, kwa nini Joshua alikuwa anasema nikicheka gums zangu zinakuja juu. That's a gummy smile. Yeah. There are people who have a gummy smile, there are people who don't have a gummy smile. I was quite skinny guy. Boyo, high school, watu wageda girls. High school, zip inakuanga kwa side. Na kwamba ilikuwa inazunguka ina rotate mara kama tatu. Imagine tu sasa inashikilia nini na ni bone to your waist, the pelvic bone. Yes. So that was also a very big challenge for me. So for me to get that role, imagine with all the self-esteem, with all the low self-esteem that I had, I actually got that role for the big sister on Dettol because of my gummy smile.
The one thing that you are hiding.
Yes, because I didn't like laughing in front of people. People used to bully me. I was bullied a good one. Me nilikuwa ushaona wale mademo wanakiongwa mawe kwa bag. I never used to have friends. Yeah, because I was ugly.
No, you're not. But they were just haters.
Okay. And maybe, when you're different, maybe I look different, and maybe even more in primary school, I looked even more different because I was skinny, I was very, very light. They used to call me an albino, so that really messed with my self-esteem. And I remember teachers would say, because I wouldn't perform well, teachers would say, wewe unaringa because hapo tu ndo primary. They would say, wewe unakataa kusoma kwa sababu baba yako ni tycoon. And I remember the first time niliambiwa hivyo, I went to tycoon ni what? Kumbe my father is a tycoon. okay, I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
But I thank God that my dad decided to probably work harder and my mom work harder for us to have the life that we have now.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge for me because even I need to work harder so that my children... Yes.
What your parents gave
Yes,
you.
yes. So that also really injured my self-esteem. So I got that role and it was a really big deal for me. And when I was auditioned for it, nakumbuka client alikuwa na insist, I want Irene. Meanwhile, Irene is an intern at level 1. Somehow, and that's a boy nakwambia, somehow got you in position. Selina, I was part of the crew. I was a third AD. But for that audition that I went for, your production ilikuwa inafanya, I was an intern at level 1. And level 1 was, those days was like Mojo.
Big,
it was
big
big
advertising agency.
Yes, it was. Auditions zilikuwa zinafanya huko, au wenyewe ndio wana shoot. So me I was there as an intern. And I think nilikuwa nashikia mtu karatasi, client akasema huyu afanye. Imagine, huyu mwenye anashika karatasi
hivyo.
Ndio vile crew wanakuwa wameparara. Umechoka, mkono.
Hata you're not prepared.
So when I did the audition, I got the role and the client was like, I want this one. So that's how I got it, and it was such a big deal for me because I remember even that time I was still working for Beri, Heartstrings Kenya, and Wangari nitonga nani kwa nini? Wangari, I forget, she sings now. Wangari Gyoshe, nimesahau jina yake kwa show. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Okay, sawa. Ni famous size. So Wangari alikuwa ananiambia, unataka kuacha show? Ubaki hapo kwa issue, uache ad,
ubaki hapo kwa the stage.
Irene, wenda. Ananiambia na Beri hata anatuwaste hapa. You know Beri. Yes. Anasema Beri anatuwaste hapa. So me, that's how I got that show, and that was the last time I did a show with Beri because of course Beri fired me. Yeah, but I saw it coming. There was no way nilikuwa naacha hii billboard. Kwanza ni TVC.
Plus billboard.
Then. And
I think it was renewed.
It was.
After
it went for 6 years, if not 5.
So it renewed like 2 times.
Yes. The first year was 3 years, East Africa. And then the second time, ikakobado 3 years. Oh my gosh. It was such a beautiful, beautiful experience. And somehow, God also made it possible for me to get many, many others.
After.
Although yangu ya kwanza pia niligongwa. Ilikuwa insurance inaitwa Resolution Health. Ati niko kwa sijui kwa ofisi, simu inapigwa. Wao sasa walikata kunilipa lakini ni sawa tu.
So for dental, which was a very big deal then.
Yes.
As you said earlier, mimi nilijua wewe ni millionaire, but you're very young then. You're in your early 20s.
Yes.
Hiyo pesa ulitumia kufanya nini?
Hiyo pesa nilitumia, I gave my dad half of it, and then most of it, I wish I had the knowledge that I have now. However, siku waste, I loved bags. Mazeni nilikuwa na bags, mob. But so I mostly bought bags. It was quite an amount of money. I think I kept 10,000. Then I think nilipa 360. So 350 nilipatia fadhi. Yeah. No, joy in the first round. Because the second, we're
talking about 360,000. We are not talking about 350 shillings.
Yeah.
No, just say what aliponga pia billboard.
Imagine uko kwa billboard na unalipwa 10, 12.
2 years, 10, 12, I make sense. At a TVC, no.
I think to me stoop chini sana. Because kama uko versatile, mimi niko kwa agency ya versatile ya Oliver. Oliver is an amazing agent. Yeye anagezo masuri za kukatia madem. So Oliver atakwambia, Irene, chukua hii juu iko na dopoa. Wacha hii juu anakuenjoy. Weka taa, wanaweza kuongeza juu client insist ni wewe. Lakini siku hizi, no, it's fine. No, it's okay, I can do it. Juu watu wako desperate.
So everything you go down.
Yeah. And do you know
huge amounts anymore.
Yes, I know.
Unless I need ile Pan-African sasa.
Maybe.
Sasa in 7 countries. That should be like triple the amount.
Yeah. And then pia social media has affected advertising, depending with what level of advertising sana, kwa sababu siku hizi watu wanajishutia vitu wenyewe, and you'd make more money online than offline, which is on TV. You spend almost $1 million to shoot an ad, na bado ikikuja kwa TV itaka 2 minutes.
Bado
hata 2 minutes ni more. Itaka less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Wamelipa do kwa media house. So nilikuwa nakwambia, for the second renewal, nilikuwa Idols. I got to find out about that renewal when I was on Idols, because the Zimbabweans and the Botswana guys were like, you look so familiar. Mimi najua tuko Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Kumbe tuko Zim, tuko South Africa, Botswana, imagine.
You unarudingi hapo hivyo una negotiate unasema no, there are more countries.
Yeah. But I told Oliver about it, na ndo alinifightia for sure. Yes.
So you started in stage, as you say, that kabla beria kurap, and then now you're making waves in TV. How has stage impacted your acting career now? Okay. I thank God for the opportunity, kukua on screen and on stage, because my first job after college was Tahidi, after high school was Tahidi High. Nilingategea nikiwa before nipate results zangu. So nilikuwa na experience ya TV. But also kukua stage is a whole different scenario for sure. On stage you have to shout. Now by the way, project. When alafu unaenda kwa TV unaanza kushout, hi thanks. So I don't know what show that was. I think it was Changes. No, it was Changes and Changing Times. Yeah, Changing Times nilikuwa naambiwa na Jennifer, don't shout. Mimi nimezoea kushout. Yeah. So on stage you have to project. But on TV, I mean, there's a lapel or a boom mic. Yeah, to unasikika. Imagine usi shout. So I'd say stage has, number one, taught me the importance of projection. Not for TV, but even when you're expressing yourself. Because we had a director called, he passed on early this year, Anito Otieno, I forget his name, Isaac, I forget his name. Alikuwa anatuambia about projecting. Anakuambia ongea juu kwanza kwa stage yote makuko na malapel, akuko na madrop mics. Unapata uko KNT, ule mtu uko mwisho anataka akusikie. So you really have to shout. And it's the old one, so you refer.
Yes, the old one, ile kulikuwa na mapanya. Haki kulikuwa na mapanya backstage KNT. So yes, it has taught me to express myself. Being on stage for sure has taught me how to express myself. It has also taught me about friends. Because you really must be in a position to pick your friends. The people who want the role that you're playing. Because they can do it better, or because ikona do mob. Lakini wewe kazi yako tu ni kufungua roho yako. So when you're on screen, it's different because it's cast on stone that Irene will play.
Once ukisha sign, it's done.
But then major stage hakunanga ati ulisign. Stage ni ukianza jokes unaambia tu Biri, si feel kama na gel na Irene. Okay, are we able to get that role for someone else? Even though Irene ana drop you kwa show. So also nimelan about choosing friends, because I used to see that happening with at Heartstrings Kenya, with Berry, because kulikuwa na veteran wale wao ndo wanapatanga main characters, au ndio wale madem. So unapata kuna mtu anakufinyia tu role yako so that you don't get to play that role. Yeah, so it has indeed taught me how to project, number one. Number two, it has taught me how to choose my friends. And to say me too, it's important to know what you want. For sure, I don't want to be on stage. That's why that was the last show I did. I think stage in a... Wacha niseme, thanks. Kuna watu wengi sana wanafanya stage sahi, wacha tustaki.
Tahidi High, you acted with your boyfriend wa Selina, Peter Kamau.
Yes.
Are you guys, would you say you're close friends, or are you like family now?
Well, Peter joined Tahidi High after I left. Because mimi nilingia after kina Joy. So vile walikuwa nachongolewa, they have been in high school for quite a long time. Kila saa wako form 2, kwani wafiki form 4, na kwani hawatoki. So Sele and Joyce was such a nice person. Joyce ni mpoa. Okay, anaitwa Pierre McKenna. Akiwa mdem ni mpoa.
She's so kind-hearted.
Odem ni mpoa. I really like her, and I'd never forget her because she welcomed me, because I was literally replacing her on the show, her character. So she was very kind to me, she was very nice. And she's a really nice person, let me say that. Yeah. So Peter Kamau and I tuseme Peter alingia show after mimi nilileft. Juu mimi nilileft kwa sababu sayo ndo nilikuwa naenda kuingia. So nakumbuka nilingia Tahidi High before nimalize nipate results zangu. So nikapata results nikaanza kufanya tu kole but then pia nilikuwa Tahidi High. So I had to get to uni. And uni, imagine Jacob Karen niko pale. And Nairobi Academy was hapo tu kwa kona. So it was my first day for orientation. So nikambia our producer director that nenda tu kuchukua documents zangu, hivyo ndo alinirap akapatia Sarah Hassan script yangu, nilisikia kiwari but it's okay. Na mimi nikamwambia acha nikushow, hata si want he show. That's how I rapped Tahidi High. But it was a really nice experience. So Peter joined later. However, having said that, there are many, and there's another pilot we did with Peter. So wacha niseme tulijelea hapo sana, but more on Selina. Yeah. Peter is an amazing man to act with. He's such a good person. He has such a kind heart. Biko and Peter are
totally two different people.
Peter is so different from Biko. And Peter is a joker. Oh boys are cracking jokes to kishoot. But then his role is quite rigid, quite serious. And that's a good thing for him because
it's the opposite of who he is.
Yes. Na Peter anapenda mavitu action. Hizi movies za magun. Ati anapewa gun. Hizo anapenda. Anapenda sana. Ati asimamia hapo mali atoke na kigani hivi. Peter really loves that. So I would say working with him for sure, of course, was a beautiful experience because it's important for people to gel, especially as a couple. So when I would be going through something, he'd be the first person I would talk to. He has a really soft spot. I won't say him poor. Sana. I would work with Peter anytime.
Oh, Peter umesikia.
I would. He's my brother. Allow me to say that because it's also people are assuming that in real life we're a couple. We're not a couple. However, we play a lot together. Playing is kozuri, not at oh my gosh I like you. No. I don't like him like that and he doesn't like me like that. We just like each other as brother and sister. He's a joker. Na joke ulizivu atasema well, but he jokes too. Yes.
You're also part of the production crew for Beba on NTV, which is also was a production for the current Machakos Governor Alfred Mutua. How was it working with him?
Allow me to say, mimi vile najua Alfred Mutua. Si vile kila mtu mwingine anamjua. Wacha niseme mimi because nilimfanyia job for a very long time. Alfred Mutua is a go-getter. He did a show called East Africa Music Awards. Alikuwa anatuambia, if you're not seeing my vision, do not come for the meeting. Yani ni go-getter. He'd always say, move with the times. I don't know if he says that to date. But let me tell you, this guy, maybe on social media, he looks kind of funny. Nika, anaka nikama. But watch and show real life, he's a really nice person. If you show him that tuko job, na tukikuwa job ni msempoa sana. He wants people who want to grow and he loves young people. For me, I'd say he loves young people for this reason. He loves people who have new minds, people who are open to ideas. He is you should read his book called How to Be Rich in Africa and Other what. Wala la 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 la.
Is it a biography or written by him?
Written by him. But then also he had Safaricom ads in his book. Where Mimi, I salute Alfred Mutua. Alfred Mutua and then he'd have an idea. Akakuwa na idea ya magazine. Kijokes tu. Akasema sasa hiyo Passion magazine ni kama tutachangamka, you're going to be the editor. Sijui I'm going to bring Claude, sijui nani. And everyone was there. Beba. So tutakuwa tunafanya hivi beba sijui nini, although mimi nilipata beba ikiendelea. And I thank God for people like Leonard Kitili.
Where is he? Bado yuko Churchill?
I don't know. But mimi najua alikuwa Churchill. Yeah. Kitili is also a really nice person. Wacha nikushow. Ni usema when we stop being emotional na tufanye tu job. When you're emotionally intelligent, then everything flows smoothly.
Yes.
But nikianza kusema boyo tuko job, imagine tuchape job, hizo zingine ni story. Yeah. So I really thank God for Alfred Mutua, and Alfred Mutua for me was a friend. There are days I had those days na alikuwa ananiambia, Irene, take a break, enda home ulale 3 days, rudi, na kama bado utakuwa poa, take your time. Na mimi nikichapa job proper. Yes. Yeah. So I would say he's a good person.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's after passion and purpose. Yes.
Lead actress. Among lead actresses.
Where is among? Incoming. Lead actress ni Celeste. Where?
Maggie on Selina.
Where?
As you said earlier, ulianza kama assistant AD.
Yes.
Third assistant AD.
Yes.
How did you switch from that now to get this good role?
Okay. So kuna time sikukuwa job. That was after, I don't know which show I did, alafu ikaisha. So that's when that's when nilianza kushona manguo, kushona hizo vitenge and deras and curtains nini. But also most producers knew me for an actor.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but someone mentioned my name to Ruben Odanga. Na kama mdem by the ukamge job itakuwa poa. Ruben Odanga is such a nice person. Me, I just choose to look at people professionally. Ruben Odanga, producer wa Selina, and so many other Swahili Mombasa shows.
Kutaka tu romantic show that is Swahili and there Ruben.
Ruben ilemse. Ruben. May I thank God for bringing Ruben into my life. I thank God for bringing Alfred Mutua and Leonard Kitili. Gosh, and Maureen from Level 1. These are people, and Oliver were versatile. These are people who have really mentored and poured into my life in terms of production. Wacha nisaze kongejua mapastors. Jupia mapasi yenyewe. It's good for people to pour into your life. It's very important, and also it's important to honor these people who pour into your life. I'm sure, Boyo, there are some people that you have poured yourself into their lives without expecting anything in return, but it is entirely up to them to honor you. Why? Because you honor the person who grew you up, literally.
Yes.
So Selina, so someone mentioned my name to Ruben. I'm sure akiudema meka bila kukua on TV. Is there something uko nayo? Na sasa alikuwa anamwambia jua najua kuna show ya Selina na season 1 ilikuwa imeshaanza. So ndio walikuwa na prep for season 2. They actually had taken a break. So Ruben was like, the only vacancy that we have is a third AD. Mini production for children. Yes, I have done production before. In fact, I'd rather do crew than cast. But then after Selina, I'd rather do cast than crew because I was walikuwa na hema. A big show like Selina, for sure, ukiingia crew, just know what you're getting yourself into. There's a lot of work to be done. So anyway, the genesis of Selina. So nikaambiwa nimcall nikapewa namba yake. Nikamcall akaniambia, I was meant to call you, by that time they were house hunting. And Ruben was so nice, unge believe you and your producer wa hiyo show. Imagine ananiongelesha tu kama na mimi ni common mwananchi yake. Akaniambia, the only role we have, the only facility that we have or vacancy for you would be a third AD. Nikamwambia, me, I'm fine, I'm easy. So I went in as a third AD. And God really positioned me again in the right place because the first AD was and is because show imeisha. Ali T. Mohammed, Ali na ku-direct show Nim Z. Like Ali taught me, I thought I knew about production because I was a director on Beba Beba. But then Beba Beba in comparison to Selina is a drop in the ocean. Hey, Bede watu alikuwa nasema Irene alikuwa director Beba Beba. Hakuna hata sikuwa nataka watu wajue because wacha ni kushow. Ali anajua show. Scripts zote, scenes zote kwa kichwa. Wacha vile ana type call sheets. So he taught me so many things about production. I really thank God for being
when you open scripts.
Mimi sipendi scripts. Kwanza hata alikubali tu alikuwa ananiambia Irene, you need to read the scripts ndio uje actor anadu. Aliona mdema hata yuko huko because me I don't like reading scripts. Mimi naona zinachokesha. And that's why I'd always ad-lib on the show, and that clearly was an issue because I mean, the writers are paid to write the script.
The words, you know that.
The whole property. Asitasema hivi, ndasema Biko unafanya nini badala ya Biko. Mbona unanikosea hivi? Sasa mimi naweza kusema biko na nini? So I'd say when I went in as a third AD, I was really welcomed by the whole production. Guys were really, really nice. Of course, there are things I had to learn. And I thank God for people like Ali who taught me a lot about being a third AD. Yeah. So that's how I landed on the show Selina and slowly transitioned to the character Maggie.
A household name now.
Yenyewe Selina imini grow. I would be lying if I said, oh well, it's just a kawaida show. No, it's not. Selina, by large, is the biggest show I have ever done. I thought Tahidi High, sijui hizo mashows za Mnet nini and hizo movies za Mnet, no. Selina is something else.
Na bado inaimbwa.
Where people knew me as Doreen from Tahidi High and all these other shows that I did, Akina Idols nini. But people got to know me as Irene from Selina. Selina is a very, very good show. That is a family show. There are no scenes that you would say, mimi sita watch Selina. Kwa nini ile scene ya Nelson wanafanyanga hivi na sitaki mtoi wangu waone. So it was a family show. So how did I get the role? So I went in as a third AD. And then client Mnet wakataka ku get wife because they introduced a new character Bitok aliingia kama Bitok. So wakataka ku introduce a new character. Kumbe wanatafuta kasichana tu ka brown kaperepepe. Guy, mimi nilishafika huko jana. Niliambiwa tu Ruben was like, Irene, I'd like you to audition for a role. Wait, nilimwambia saa ngapi? But then Ruben is such a nice person. He kept telling me nikiwa AD. Alikuwa ananiambia, Irene, mimi nataka uingie kwa show kama actor. Juu mimi najua gift yako. So he'd always say that, ananiambia niki-get role nitakushow. Aliget your role. Alimekuja audition. It was really nice. It was. I enjoyed being what was my first name? Mbona nasahau? Maggie. No, it wasn't Maggie. Nimesahau hiyo jina, but nilingia kama, why am I forgetting that name? Nilingia kama dem mwingine jina ingine. My real name was Maggie on the show, but I went in as someone else. And why am I forgetting that name? It is such a beautiful, beautiful name. So I went in as that character. Yeah, and it was fun because I was Biko's wife. Na nilikuwa clingy. Yani I get to play roles that I am not in my personal life. Dame, Myra with a Y. I went into the show as Myra. So Myra alikuwa mdem very clingy. Mdem anaforce. Shona mdem ona insist ni chali yangu na hata woye.
Ata maybe aja make you move.
Hata aja kushow your box. Lisha to make wife. And you know when we were starting the role as Bitok and Myra, Bitok aliambia Maggie, you're not my wife. You're coming in as my wife. Lakini because Myra ni ule mdem. Nisema mse lazima atanimari. So wakapatwa. So akajidungisha ball. Wacha niseme hivyo. She got Biko high. She got Biko high, and then when Biko got high, she got pregnant. Yeah. Kwa ufupi.
Alijitra.
Ilibidi. Ukiona chani mhandi kama Biko na vile ako na do, alafu nirudi huko na vile Myra alikuwa machida. Myra alikuwa machida, hapana, no thanks. So nikajidungisha tu ball, nikakuwa na ball na nikajidungisha ya pili. Anaenda nikakuwa wife.
Going future wise, what roles are you looking forward to play?
I think ningependa kuplay role ya mdem poa. Kusijai play your role. Mdem poa amekula mashida ama mdem anateswa proper. Yani kuteswa ile tu unalala njaa, upewi food, uko hapo chini unalala kwa baridi, kimtu kinakuja kinakugonga. I would love to play such a role. Washe roles, yes. Because most roles I play are about a beautiful woman who sijui looks one. Oh my gosh, I just want to be a poor girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apart from acting, you're also a skincare specialist.
Correct.
A herbalist.
Yes.
Did you go to any school to become one?
Okay. When it comes to being a herbalist when it comes to take two action, when it comes to being a holistic practitioner or a herbalist, as I may call myself, for sure the things I know, number one, are just is knowledge that I got from my father. My father was quite knowledgeable. I lost my dad last year in August. Chapo asante. So my dad taught me most of the things that I know, and he was also very, very knowledgeable. So nikianza kutengeneza sabuni alikuwa ananimekia hizo sabuni. So most of the soap that watu Emporium wamebuy ilikuwa imetengenezwa na Fadhi siku za kwanza until when he passed on, and then now I have to start doing everything by myself. So I'd say I've learned most of the things I know about being a herbalist or a practitioner or a holistic practitioner. Holistic meaning I am not a chemical doctor. I'm a herbal doctor. I still give solutions. However, I don't use any kind of acids or chemicals to make the products work faster. If it's moringa, it's moringa. If it's rosemary, it's rosemary. If it's flax seeds.
So basically natural.
Natural solution. And organic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, that's how Emporium Cosmo Herbal Clinic started. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's always about skincare. Yeah. So as I started skincare, I slowly found myself diving deep into health and wellness. So that's how I started doing healthness in terms of supplements. So I formulate natural and organic skincare, hair care, weight loss supplements, and weight loss products and supplements as well. So if someone is suffering from eczema, acne, dark spots, dark circles, ulcers, gastritis, bad breath, basically everything, even your area in Guinea, many married women suffer, especially in that area. Hormonal imbalance. These are things that for sure human beings suffer from, but then we don't know the solution. But the truth is that you don't have to go to hospital. I might get arrested for saying this because I know that people indeed are fighting holistic practitioners. However, it is the truth. You don't have to go to hospital. You can actually treat yourself and heal yourself, because the way Boyo God has created us, we can actually heal ourselves. Our body tells us, ukipaka product, kama sabuni tuseme, ama kitu, usikie inakuwasha, wachana tu nayo. Your skin is telling you, haita work auntie. Lakini nani kama wewe? It has to get bad before it gets good. No. Yeah.
Also Emporium, House of Emporium, a fashion line.
Yes.
How is it so far?
I'd say House of Emporium is doing very well, and that's because sometimes it does get overwhelming, but Emporium ni mimi, Irene. I'm the one who shows us the dresses, I'm the one who formulates the skincare products, the hair care products, the weight loss products, the supplements as well. I'm the one who's doing the artifacts that I have. I make plates, I make trays. I'd say it's doing well, but it's quite engrossing, to say the least. It's quite engrossing for me, because I'm literally the brains behind everything. And you know, with these things, in as much as you want to have a mentor, they won't give it their all, number one, or won't share or pass information the way I would. Yeah. But I am training people to do things the way they should be done in terms of formulating and kushona. But kushona nimeget mafundi. I recently started doing wigs. Nilianza tu kushona wigs kimchezo, nikaona nachoka sana. Vile tu nilikuwa nashona nguo, nikaona nachoka mgongo, so I got people to do it for me. So for example, like these wigs are very good because they save your hairline and your skin. Sometimes you find yourself having hair that literally comes to your face and causes breakouts. And that's not good. Or you find someone wearing wigs that have kuna lace zingine fine. Ukitoa wig hivi inaendeka michuna. So wewe unashinda kusema una hairline. Kumbe kweli ni your laced wig ukiinua tu hivi inangoa nywele. Yeah. So that's why this would be ideal. That's why I started making this hairline protective and skin protective wigs.
Nice.
Yes. And they're very comfortable. Yeah. For me and everyone else who buys them. Yeah.
Let's talk motherhood. How is it?
Well, being a mother. Well, I don't think I am a perfect mother. Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a perfect mother. I'm just figuring things out as I move on.
Yeah. Well, Akiboy, being a mom is not easy.
No.
I thank God for our parents. because the most I know about being a mother I've learned from my mother and my father. I've never raised a boy, I've never raised a girl. This is my first time. I got my children when I was quite young. And watu yangu wamefuatana kama stairs. I have 2 children.
Kiprop. I
stairs. Ding ding. I have my firstborn is called Chebby, and my second born is called Kiprop. He's a boy. Kiprop is literally a handful. Chebby is quite quiet. You can manage her. Kiprop is being a boy.
Handful.
Yeah. He's literally a handful. So I would say I do struggle with being a mother. And I'm always, hata jana nilikuwa Kenswick, nimeenda kubuy vitabu za parenthood, how to become a better mother, how to understand my children. Na si ati wananisumbua, but mimi nataka watu wangu wa grow turn out kama mimi. Mimi sijaisumbua wazazi wangu. They can't say Shiro alikuwa mdogo, sijui pombe, sijui kwa bar, sijui nini. I don't even know. Actually, I'm not saying people who drink are bad, but I've never tasted alcohol.
Ujenda to extremes.
Yeah, yes. So, to be quite honest, I would be shocked if my mother said nimemsumbua or my father. Sijai sumbua wazazi wangu. Kusumbua in terms of ati amuko high, I'm coming home high, sijui na choma ndom nini. Mimi sijai kunywa pombe, sijawahi taste pombe. I don't know how it tastes. However, because I have friends who drink, najua pombe inanukanga kama nyasi for sure. Na najua bangi proper. Kwa sababu I have friends of course who smoke weed, a good one. So I know how weed smells, but I've never tried to use them. So I'd say being a mother is not easy. You really can't tell the outcome. But Mujam, as long as I'm trying my best to be a good mother, as long as my children will not Google me one day and find me half naked or find my pictures half naked, because you cannot delete these images. I'm also telling my daughter, usiwaiva hivi. Meanwhile,
Mama
she's twerking on a pole. Mom, easy. So to answer your question, I really struggle. I struggle because I run my company. I have employees. I am the brains behind Emporium. And I'm a mother, and I'm someone's daughter. It's a challenge because I have to do all these things, and it is one body that does all these things. I have to be a wife to someone, I have to be a friend to someone, I have to be a sister to my brothers, but mostly I have to be a daughter to my mother, and I have to be a mother to my children. So I have to do all these things na ni mtu mmoja anafanya.
Na unajua hakuna take breaks ya motherhood.
Imagine ati I'm
24/7, hakuna pause, and it's a lifetime job. You know that?
I don't know how our mothers were doing it. Guy, me may salute my mom. Na imagine sasa kama uko na mtoto anakukula kichwa proper, mdem na machali. I think being a mother, to be quite honest, is not easy. I don't know, and there's no book that you can read to be a perfect mother. However, I'm always buying books. I'm always on YouTube trying to read about parenting, how to understand my son, how to understand my daughter. So I don't know, akiboyo misijui nikwambie nini, but wacha nikwambie for sure I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I'm struggling to make time for Emporium. I'm struggling to make time for my children. So I close work at 5 or sometimes 6. Kitambo nilikuwa nafika home 11 because nasema nitatoka job 6. Ikifika hiyo 6, clients have walked in for consultation and they want to buy the products. Na unajua organic siki tutambia mtu chukua Panadol kichwa ya chikuma. It is important, even if the client does not want to understand, because they believe in you and they believe in your products, because by the grace of God we have numerous positive reviews. It's important for the client to understand, what am I buying? How is it going to help me? Sasa hiyo unaongea na huyu, wengine wamepanga line hapo nje ya clinic. Yeah, so pia unafika home late, you still have to make this money because you have to pay fees for your children and literally just make ends meet. So I will tell you, boy, I'm really struggling to be a mother. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you meet the father of your kids?
Well, how did I meet my husband? First of all, tulimit kwa ubaya. Jumani nilikuwa naenda kucomplain. Hiyo hao yake mali alikuwa anaishi juu, nilikuwa naishi Umo, na yeye alikuwa anaishi Umo. So apparently we lived in the same flat. However, I was dating someone that you probably know. And akwambia after
tusichome sana.
Namjua. Now he's been around. He's dated almost all my friends.
Ouch. Okay, so
nilikuwa na boys. Yeah. So tulikuwa tunaishi as a girlfriend and boyfriend in quotes.
Come we stay,
which was a big mistake. Hey, wajirwa Juguna, never ever. What? To find things the right way. So anyway, so of course we were living together na nilikuwa nafua nguo na nikapo nje. So balcony zetu zina face nje. Sasa every time nikifua nguo zangu nianike juu hao yetu ni ya chini, hawa wa juu wamefua pia. Boys alikuwa na mama fua kikama anafua nguo, maji na mwagikia na sio nimechoka. By that time I was doing beba. And beba ilikuwa na pressure because you had to get to work very early.
And you're the director, so you're the director.
So lazima maze ukaeni kama. So nilikuwa nenda kuzusha. The first day, second day, the third day nilikuwa nacha nicheze chini sikia kama ni dramatic. Hey, mimi nimetoka job nimechoka the end. Nilifua nguo jana usiku. Nafika home napata tu maji tu ina drip kutoka nguo zao za juu mpaka kwa yangu akiboyo.
I mean ingepanda huko juu.
Hey! I caused havoc. Mimi na kusho nilipanda hizo stairs. Nenda kuzusha, nimebisha. Boys akafungua, it's called Gilbert Towet. But anyway, of course you know. So akafungua nikamwambia mimi nishi hawa ya chini na mimi nimekuja kucomplain. Ule mama anafua nguo zenu for sure. Anachafua nguo zangu kwa sababu nguo zangu hazikauki. Every time nafuka nikanguo kwa sitting room. Juu sasa si ati zimeloa. Kila saa ziko nje anazimwagilia maji. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Sujunini, I'll talk to her. But nice to meet you." I was like, this guy is
so kind.
Lakini wakaleni wahandi. Wakale. Ebu look at how hot you are, boyo. What?
Thank you.
Akiboyo nyi mko na jeans. So nikazusha alafu akaniambia, "I'm really sorry about that. Unaishi wapi chini?" Nikamwambia hapa chini. Imagine akanizindi mpaka kwa hiyo hawa yetu. Akanizindi
your then boyfriend hakuzusha hakukuwa.
Wacha nikushow. And now I can openly say it kama he's watching. I'm sure he's watching this podcast. There's a time because my husband is quite friendly. He's very, very friendly. So tulikuwa tunabit kwa stage ya motos. "Oh, hi sasa." And he really wants to engage. Mimi kwa kichwa niko, "Bro, cheki. Sawa. Boys you shikanari proper. Unachoma acha kuniongelesha." Akona, "Okay, how are you? Nice to see you again." Ukoaje? Clearly disregarding my guy. Wacha tumuite my guy. Clearly disregarding my guy. We. So every time mchali yangu alikuwa ananiambia, "Nini mnongea na boys anakulike." Mimi nimekataa. So he started slowly hitting on me. And of course I couldn't tell my boyfriend, but then we were so dramatic. We were having our own issues. It was a bad idea to move in.
I already know who it is.
You know?
I know that boy.
Hey,
drama mob.
It was a bad idea. 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 So of course tukaachana. So tumeachana, I moved back home kwa kina mom's house. Cause I mean I was still very young. Why am I renting a house? Na mimi sasa because nilikuwa chance kufanyia Mutua job and I was looking for a house, ndio nihame home mama nikaribie, nilikuwa nataka kwenda kuishi Ngwaro Kawangware. Ndio nikaribie Lavi. Ndio nisichelewe job juu umo ilikuwa mbali, nilikuwa nachoka. So he's like, "No, it's okay. Come we live together." So you alikuwa niishi umo. Nika, okay. So that was a mistake for sure. So tukachana of course. So me started having my own business. Nilikuwa nimefungua PS Arcade uko home, Savannah down home. And then we just met randomly when I was going for lunch. Yeah. So tukaanza kuongea, he reminded me, niko najifanya simkumbuki but nilikuwa namjua, niko, God. My father, is this a sign? Are you trying to hint something? Lord, don't say he's the one. So because he's very, very friendly, ni ngumu kukosana naye. So that's how. So he started coming home, your dear kanizindi. Yeah.
The rest is history.
Literally history. Yeah. 2 children later.
Hey. Yes. I'm just imagining the ex now akiwaona. Sinilimshow.
Nilimshow. Why nilikwambia uchali alikuwa anakuant na siwezi kubali. Deny. When I missed Taki. And that guy I was dating was also quite Yeah.
He's a hothead.
Yeah. You would know.
When we were in the same industry then, so I know him very well.
Yeah.
Paul, guys, we can't tell you.
You dodged a bullet, boyo.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Actually, I know two people. Like you watch it,
you know the one.
Yes.
And then there's another.
There's the other one.
The one who used to bring flowers to you. Alafu ananileta. By the way, nilichanua. Aki, you're such a nice person. So guys, I'm sure you.
Okay, tuko na history.
So what our podcast ya Boyo, we used to date the same guy and he was cheating on both of us. But Boyo was a main girlfriend. Mimi ndio nilikuwa nimefichwa hata siku, but she was such a nice person.
No, but nilijua baadaye.
But you were not dramatic, hata ulikuwa unaniambia Aki wewe. Aki maze, alafu nakumbuka Jackie Vike, ni Vike ama Vike?
Vike.
Jackie Vike alikuwa ananiambia, Irene, acha na boys ako na dem. Dem ni msupu. Utakuza yote niko hapo KNT maze. Niko Aki, he's nice. I come home, he's met my mother. Irene. Achana na boys. Hey, Jackie alinichanua. Until I think we had this conversation with you and you're like, Aki, me imagine sina beef, but I'm just telling you.
How do you have a beef? The woman is beautiful. Na haukukuwa akiambiwa hiyo story. So how do you have a beef?
Hey, but I need to enjoy. Na kukele shati ya Ferrari. Guy. Mimi ndo nimevaa shati ya Ferrari. Do you know? This guy is hilarious. So I was an intern at film studios. Changes. On Valentine's Day.
Ilikuwa Changes, but there was an actress at Changes. But after ulikuwa umetoka.
I think nilikuwa nimetoka.
Ilikuwa the last season.
Yes. Because mimi nitoka huko mbele because I was an intern. Do you know he brought flowers to me after having brought them to you? Like he brought you flowers. Alafu akaniletea. How did I know about it? I think your friend.
Facebook was Facebook then. Yes.
On a random Saturday, tunafungwa Pulse na Madhe. Ate? Usiniole mdeni. Si ile shati yangu. Hiyo shati ya Ferrari ameivaa. Anyway, let's move on. We forget and we forgot, but let me tell you, I think women should be like that. Vile ulikuwa kwangu, as in mimi sikumbuki ukiniambia wacha nikushow.
I will not fight a woman I do not know.
Imagine
how do I know uliambiwa vitu zingine?
Na mimi pia siko najua.
Sasa maybe ukuambiwa kabisa.
Now when I asked him about you, he told me no, we broke up, hatuko pamoja. And I'm sure ukisikia stories za boys anakuplay na dem anaitwa Irene. Huo dem hata si ndio.
No, alisema kuna Irene, yeye ni uongo.
Uongo gani ametumade?
Uongo na mimi najua kweli.
Aki, I thank God for you. Me can you happen here? Me imagine I won't be gangster. I'll just be like you.
There's no need to.
Yeah, because I don't remember you attacking me or saying.
There were many others after, and I still never attacked.
Many others. But look at you now. Let me tell you, boy, you dodged up.
Jesus has saved.
Yeah, actually Jesus. Yeah. Akingekuumeisha saa hii.
Wewe ingekuwa nimechapa.
Aki dodged a bullet. Boy, uko tu sawa. Yeah. Wewe tumeongea story ya huyo ndugu. A little play.
Let's go to church.
Yeah.
You are a very spiritual person.
Yes.
Tunaona unaenda kuwa Reverend Natasha ama
washa nikwambie my sister upako wa Bwana Yesu umeni. Well, I what do I say? God is so real in my life. I am nothing without God. I represent God. Let me not say God. I represent Jesus. To someone else, Jesus is a Bible story. But to me, I have seen, I have experienced. Jesus is amazing. And you know what I like about God? Jesus understands a lot of things. Kama ni fame. Jesus alikuwa famous boy. Hakuwa na microphones. Boys alikuwa anatokelezea sijui wapi. Unaona tu kirende imemfuata. Which is a good thing. So when I have challenges with being famous, I feel like God is always reminding me, Jesus went through that. If it's about losing a loved one, the way I lost my dad, Jesus completely understands death. He understands love. He understands life. He understands everything. He understands people.
Yeah.
Hey, so me know Jesus. Where me I represent Yesu boyo. God is, I'm nothing without God. Imagine if today God just took a minute of his presence away from me. Akimi hata neza die. Junajua watu wanaweza nitafuta sana. For sure. Yeah.
So apart from business, acting, what is next for you?
For sure, I want to continue being a holistic practitioner. I don't want to continue being an actress. I don't mind. However, my goal or my focus is on being a holistic practitioner. I just want to change people's lives by giving them a solution to their problems. Me, I'm always about giving solutions to a problem. You're losing your hairline, Dr. Emporium knows what to give you. You're having problems with ulcers, tuseme tu hizi vitu zote, hormonal imbalance. Sometimes unapata dema kona ndevu na hajui mbona. For sure, anyone who has ndevus or breakouts huku, 100% it is hormonal imbalance. But most women don't know.
So that. It's not genetic. You know, others think ni genetic.
Na tukisema ni genetic.
Chest hairs and ni like ndevu.
There's one hormone that we share with men. And when you have that hormone kwa wingi, utaanza kukua na features za men kama kupata tu ndevu. So for sure, it's very important for us to balance our hormones. But most women don't know about that. Even bowel movement. The other day I was talking about bowel movement, and guys are like, "Aki, you're too pretty to talk about bowel movement." Let me tell you, women are
struggling. But it's a reality.
It is a reality. There are women who have one bowel experience in 3 days. Instead of who have mara mbili kwa siku, unakula, but bowel experience yako ni after 3 days. There's a problem. Where is that food going?
So we're supposed to release it at least once a day.
Yeah, at least once a day, if not twice. But umekula food Monday, ina exit on Wednesday, there's a problem. Kukua na ndevu is not normal. Having painful cramps is not normal. The first sign of knowing that indeed you have to balance your hormones, or you indeed have a problem with balancing your hormones, is who have painful cramps. It's not normal. Irregular periods is not normal. Adding weight 1 minute, the next minute umekonda, the next minute umenona is not normal. So there's so many more other things. It's also very important for us to detox. That's also something else that I like to talk about, and it's part of the supplements that I formulate. It's very important to detox. Why? Because everyone needs to clean their system.
The gut.
And it always starts with the gut. It always starts with the gut. If anything shows on your skin, boy, for example, if you have a pimple, your skin is flawless.
Thank you.
But for the people who have breakouts, for sure, it tells you a lot about their character, about their body. For people who have to ringworms kwa uso, for sure, huyo ni mtu akona minyo. Hata treat skin, let's treat it inside out. That's why I have supplements for ingesting and then products for using topically. Yes.
Doctor. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Karibu.
Tumemaliza.
Next time tunakuita uonge specifically everything about herbal.
Yes. Oh, I would love to. I'd love to. Aki napenda sana. Kwanza ukinipata niki-explainia watu about herbs, what herbs would work for you if you want your hair to grow, how to use Emporium products for hair growth and weight loss and skin care, why you're adding weight, why you're losing weight, and also in that other area for married people, it's a huge problem. It's important for us to understand. I think once we understand our body, then we understand a lot of things. For sure, if you have acne prone skin or if you have oily skin, the last thing you want to do ni kupaka mafuta kwa uso. But if you have dry skin, lazima upake. Woi, nitaongea sana.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you guys next week. But before mtoke, Irene tuambie, where can guys find you? Okay. I am on all social media. So my name is Dr. Emporium and I am on all social media channels and platforms. So I am on Facebook, on Instagram, but sana on TikTok. On TikTok, just search for Dr. Emporium. You will definitely find me on TikTok. In case you have any question in regards to skincare, weight loss, hair care, just getting supplements for your body, for your children, hair growth, nini, you can easily reach us on 0731 0731
0731 750 660. That's 0731 750 660. We have a clinic at Imenti House on Moi Avenue, first floor, shop number 27. When you get to Imenti House, wacha niwaambie Imenti House ni kubwa sana. Ukifika Imenti House, ama kwa parking lot ya Imenti House, ama Tuskers beba, just call me and I'll come and get you. Or my assistants ama watu wa customer care wataka kukuchukua. Yeah, and you don't have to buy our products. For us, we just sell knowledge, or we just sell solutions to problems. So unaweza come to for consultation and you'll get to understand your body better, your skin better, your hair better. Yes.
Pay Irene a visit. See you guys next week.